CS ScanFlow, Implant Scan Workflow. Welcome to CS ScanFlow, Acquiring a 3D Model for Implants. This recorded class is designed for clinical team members and provides instruction on acquiring a 3D model. You can use the scanner to acquire a full or partial arch containing an abutment or implant to create a 3D model. When you acquire a full or partial arch with an existing abutment, use the common scan workflow. When you acquire a full or partial arch containing an implant, use the scan body workflow. With the scan body workflow, the software replicates the image, enabling you to cut out the implant area, rescan the jaw with the scan body in place, and create two 3D models, one containing the scan body and one without. You then send these models to the lab that will create the custom abutment. You can begin by using the common scan workflow, or you can start scanning with the scan body workflow. Or you can navigate between various workflows depending on the needs of your patient. You have many options and do not have to be locked into a specific scanning workflow. This class details the steps necessary to acquire images of the upper jaw, lower jaw, and the buccal bite registration. Furthermore, you will learn the steps for cutting out the implant area and acquiring the scan body located on the implant. Begin by preparing the CS3800 for use. Make sure the lens window at the base of the CS3800 is clean, then gently slide the tip onto the CS3800. Take the scanner out of the charger and hold down the power button on the CS3800 for 3 seconds. A blue power light is displayed. Dry the teeth thoroughly before starting an acquisition, then access the CS ScanFlow interface by clicking the acquisition icon in the imaging software. The CS ScanFlow sign-in window is displayed. Type your Carestream dental SSO information in the window and click Sign In. Click the scan icon in the CS ScanFlow acquisition selection window. You can begin scanning immediately or click the plus icon to display the Configure Scan toolbar and select the scan body icon. In the acquisition software, we will scan an upper jaw, a lower jaw, and a buccal bite registration. Dry the teeth thoroughly before starting an acquisition. You can begin by scanning either the upper or lower jaw. We will be scanning the lower jaw first. Click the lower jaw icon. Alternatively, you can press the mode button for 1 second to select the acquisition mode. The mode indicator LED turns blue. Hold the scanner at a 90-degree angle to the occlusal surface of the implant area. Rest the tip on the tooth surface to steady the scanner. Live video is displayed on the video preview screen and the acquisition begins. Images are automatically acquired and transferred to the 3D model display screen. Angle the scanner so that there is overlap between the last image and the new image. The software automatically combines the images into one larger 3D model. Continue capturing images of the surrounding teeth to complete the 3D model. Try to capture several millimeters of soft tissue around the buccal and lingual surfaces. A green line with a red arrow indicates a weak connection among buccal, lingual, and occlusal surfaces that might cause an image stitching error, especially on incisor teeth. Scan the area until the arrows disappear. If you selected the Enable Implant Refinement check option in the Scan Preferences window, the software will refine the image before you perform the cutting step. If you are satisfied with the image quality, click Accept. If you are not satisfied, click Reject and rescan. Once the lower jaw has been scanned, the upper jaw needs to be scanned. To begin, select the upper jaw icon. Then scan the upper jaw in the same manner as the lower jaw. Re-dry the teeth as appropriate throughout the acquisition process. Visually inspect the 3D model for any holes. If holes are present near the implant area, rescan the area until the holes are filled. If you are not using the high-resolution mode during acquisition, a green color on the 3D model highlights existing holes in the image. Rescan the highlighted areas until the green is gone. If you need to remove soft tissue artifacts, mismatches, or unwanted views during the acquisition, click the cutting tool icon. Click at several points around the soft tissue to draw lines around it. Double-click to delete the soft tissue. Rescan the area to fill any holes. When you are satisfied with the 3D model, continue with the buccal bite registration acquisition. If you acquire images of teeth from both the upper and lower jaw, you must also acquire the buccal bite registration. Before proceeding to the buccal bite image, ensure that there are no holes or missing data on the buccal surfaces of the upper or lower arch. Select the buccal bite icon. Have the patient bite down. Position the scanner at a 90-degree angle to the buccal surface of the implant area and align the point where the upper and lower teeth meet in the middle of the video preview screen. Rest the tip on the tooth surface to help steady the scanner. Move the scanner slightly up and down to trigger the bite registration acquisition. If you have enabled the Capture Beep option in the Scanner Preferences window, A single beep indicates a successful capture. The bite is displayed in the occlusion gallery when it has been successfully captured. A successful bite image includes both the upper and lower arch. To increase the accuracy of the bite, you can take more buccal bite images. You need to acquire a minimum of 3 buccal bite images for a partial arch and at least 4 images for a full arch. Once the bite has been registered, you can rotate and zoom the view to ensure that the bite is accurate. Select a dot to show the bite for that capture. Select a dot and delete it if the bite is mismatched, and then follow the scanning procedure to recapture the buccal bite image. When you have finished acquiring the buccal bite registration, proceed with the process of cutting out the implant area using the Free Cut and Cut tools. The Free Cut tool enables you to remove the section of the image containing the implant so it can be replaced with the scan body image. It is important to cut out the implant as the software will use this information to process the scan body. Click the plus icon to display the Configure Scan toolbar and select the scan body icon. Click the scan body scan icon to display the scan body scan toolbar. Click the Free Cut tool. Click on the center of the implant area and drag the mouse to draw a circle big enough to surround the emergence profile and the scan body used. If you remove too much of the image, click the back arrow button to restore the image and repeat the step. When you have finished cutting out the implant area, continue with the scan body acquisition. Next, you will capture the scan body. Click the scan body icon. Install the scan body. After you install the scan body, scan the upper or lower jaw to incorporate the scan body into the 3D image. Acquire the scan body in the same manner that you acquire the upper and lower jaws. Once the scan body has been acquired, proceed to the check step. The check step combines the implant image and the scan body image and enables you to further process the 3D image to obtain the highest accuracy. You can use several tools to closely examine the 3D model and verify occlusion, measure distances between points of the mouth, and adjust the bite. To check the 3D model and further examine it, follow these steps. Click Check to refine the image. The Refine window is displayed. If you are not satisfied with the scan quality, click Rescan to return to the scan step and obtain additional scan information. If you are satisfied, click on a resolution type and then click Refine. The refined image is displayed. Manipulate both images in the dual view at the same time using the following methods. Right-click and hold on a 3D model to move both models in the window. Click and hold on a 3D model to rotate both models. If your mouse has a scroll wheel, use the wheel to zoom in or zoom out of the 3D models. Click the magnifying glass icon to scale the models to their best view. Click the camera icon to take a snapshot of the image. Click the split screen icon to leave the split screen view, which enables you to modify the 3D model. Images in the dual screen view cannot be modified. If you find holes in the implant area, click and rescan the teeth that are missing data. Once you are satisfied with the 3D model, proceed to either the Adapt step, optional, or the Export step. You can send the 3D mesh file to a partner or lab. You can open the mesh file with several additional programs, or you can save the file to a location on your computer. To export the 3D model to CS Connect or a third-party partner, follow these steps. Click Export. If you are not signed in, the export window opens with the sign-in fields displayed. Do one of the following. If you want to send the mesh to CS Connect or a third-party partner, you must sign in. Type your Carestream dental SSO information in the user account and password fields and click Sign In. The export window is displayed with the Send To tab selected. If you do not have an SSO account, click Sign Up. Complete the information on the window and click Continue. You will receive an email confirming your SSO information. If you have previously signed in, the export window is displayed with the Send To tab selected. Do one of the following. To send the 3D mesh to a partner, select the clinical indication and select the partner icon. The partner's intake portal window is displayed. Log in and submit your case. To send the 3D mesh to a lab, select the clinical indication, select the lab, and then click Send. You can also create and export automatically a quadrant snapshot report in PDF format that you can easily share with referrals in the Patient Export page. Select the Patient Export tab from the Export page and press the Quadrant Snapshot option. You can easily mail it and save it as a PDF report. This concludes the class CS Scan Flow, Implant Scan Workflow.